See this battle, plenty to watch. Showdown. Remember, hashtag VSR Showdown. Hello and welcome to the Modem Simulation VSR Showdown for 2017. I'm Cameron Vanden Dungan, joined by Michelle Mannering for what is set to be an exciting evening of racing. Michelle, we've got lots of different drivers here tonight.
We've got 18 different drivers from both the sim world and the real world, and even some just come off the streets to qualify for this fantastic race today.
Yeah, come off the streets they have. We're at Etihad Stadium. How amazing is this for a venue to hold this year's showdown as well? You'd mentioned we've got a very interesting format of driver lineup. Well, let's have a look at what they're going to go through today. There's a number of different heats as well to lead us to that final.
Yeah, so we've got 18 different drivers. So our first round is going to consist of 6 different races, elimination rounds. So one driver from each race will be eliminated. Going on to round 2, 3 with a semi-final and a grand final. The grand final will be the final 3 in a head-to-head shootout competition to determine our champion for the VSR Showdown.
It really does blur the line between real-life racing and simulator racing. So I think what it does for the racers is it gives them a really great opportunity to hone their skills and practice before they get to a racetrack. But also for the sim racers, it tries to give them a bit more of an idea of what life's like for us when you've got a lot of money and your life on the line on a racetrack.
I got a very similar setup at home, minus the motion, and I have to say the motion is awesome. If you turn it off, you go slower. It actually works. It's amazing.
Racing these things is really intuitive, and the best thing about that then was that you got to race against other cars and look across at them like when they're next to you, so that's really cool. I really like that.
I saw it on Facebook literally on Thursday night and I was like, oh god, that's like my dream to come and try it out. So entered on Thursday night, came down Friday and had a few tryouts, and yeah, surprised I actually got into the top 6, so really happy.
This is the 2017 Motum Simulation VSR Showdown. We're getting set now for our race start.
The lights are coming on now, and we're waiting for these Formula Renault 3.5 litre cars to fire up and get underway for 8 laps here at Watkins Glen. They're underway, and it's a fantastic start once again for Andrew Dyson. A fantastic start. He's going to leap into the lead for turn 1.
He's going to have a big crack here. Big dive bomb. Oh, no.
Huge moment for Dylan and O'Keefe on the rear brakes, and he's looped it around. They're both off. Daniel Medved has to take to the grass. They've both taken to the grass. Both drivers off in the weeds. Recover nicely to still hold on to first and second.
But that is your race leader on screen right now.
Probably the most impressive thing is how close, or what a mix we've got between the physical world drivers, the sim racers and the qualifiers from the general public. Certainly that's our goal. It's to meld the two worlds, the physical and the virtual world. So it's our belief that on our sims we can develop skills that transfer from the virtual to the real world. And I think we're seeing that today in the results.
3 red lights waiting for green, and we're about to be underway in the final, and the blue car gets a great jump. That's Emily Jones. She's got the inside running down into turn 1. James Allen on the outside tries the over-under through turn 1, and they're going on with this. Hampstead in the yellow entry. He's just trying to tack onto the back of them.
Absolutely, but this is a very critical part. We've seen both of these guys get involved in incidents. James Allen around the outside in that last heat race. Emily Jones making contact at the bus stop, but now it's both of these guys going side by side through the bus stop. Who's going to be able to hold it? It's going to be James Allen. He goes around the outside with a fantastic move there on Emily Jones, who has been caught completely off guard. She's off into the weeds, and now Richard Hampstead has a shot at position number 2, as those two are now very close. We'll see if Hampstead can turn the fortunes away for the yellow car, but the more these two begin to battle, the more James Allen out front begins to run away in the red car at the moment, and he's going to lead at lap number 1, but we'll have to see if Emily Jones has any answer.
This is the final, the 2017 Motum Simulation VSR Showdown. James Allen with a big move at the bus stop now leads. Emily Jones sits in second. Richard Hampstead, one of the form drivers going into the final, is barely hanging on here. He's just trying to keep the elastic band going. If it snaps, it's all over for him. Emily's back onto the rear now. She's not only on the rear, she's side by side. This is a big, big moment. Emily Jones to the outside. She tries to sweep across, but she just pulls in behind. This race is heating up.
Absolutely, and look who has all of a sudden joined the party. Richard Hampstead as I've jinxed that, he's now fallen back a little bit. So for Hampstead, he's almost got the yellow car there. But this right now is between Jones and Allen. These two have been so feisty in their previous heat races. Now they have met in the final. And now you can see that that's Emily Jones just getting into the wall a little bit there. That allows James Allen to pull a bit more of a margin. So Emily Jones not looking like she'll be able to have an attack on this lap.
Your leader, James Allen, doing a wonderful job out in front. Such a commanding move he made into the bus stop early on when he swept into the lead. And this is the final lap. We begin the final lap of the 2017 Motum Simulation VSR Showdown with pit real-world racers versus sim racers, professionals in fact, and the general public, most of them sim racers in their own right. And it looks like real-world racers are going to take this one out. Steve Hoynville said it earlier today. We want to merge the two worlds. We want to show you that the sim world and the real world racing can have a fair fight in a virtual world. And this is the first in a big statement by real world racers that they can cut it in the sim world too. Last corner. Last opportunity for something to go wrong. He just narrowly misses the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner. James Allen, congratulations.
An absolutely fantastic job. We'll now get a report right now.
Alrighty, let's go over to our winner. Well done, James. How are you feeling?
Oh, that was brilliant. I mean, I definitely, again, had to fight for the lead, but it was worth it. It was a good race, and I really enjoyed it.
I had an early overtake there at the start. Walk us through that.
Well, I got a good run out of corner one, so I tried to move out to overlap Emily as soon as I could so that I couldn't be counted. Just decided not to brake so much into the chicane.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on being our first VSR Showdown champion. Now let's go over to Emily. Emily, you've been in fine form all day. How'd you find it?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really intense in the first 2 laps. I knew into the bus stop, he was so confident that I was like, I can be confident too. I came back and I went for another go. I was a little bit too conservative, so I should have gone in harder, I think. I had the upper hand and I should have held my ground. I lost the draft, and from then it was a struggle. I was matching him on times, but yeah, it was good. I'm happy with second. It was really fun.
Happy to come in the final. Not quite strong enough to challenge James and Emily, but it's an awesome event. Had a great time.
James Allen, please step forward. Congratulations.
Woo!